What's up, everyone? We are back. SuperCard, Adam, boys. Let's do it. So we've got new news. Super moves and more. Crushing defeat isn't as cool as the sweetness of victory. Starting in season 7, we're giving you a new tool to battle challenging opponents and come out on top. Super moves. Super moves are crazy maneuvers that you can build over time and then unleash when you need a boost, clearing the way for opportunistic wins in events, or as a way to overcome a hard-to-beat opponent across Team Battlegrounds, Wild, or any of our other solo and team modes. If you've played a video game before, you might be familiar with the whole filler meter, do a cool thing, and that's basically how super moves operate. Whenever you win, lose, or simply use a card, you build up super move energy on a new super move meter. Once you fill the meter, you get access to a devastating super move. So this sounds pretty cool. It's just basically like allowing you to, I guess, pull off like a high level proc once you build your meter up. But the fact that they can implement a meter for this, but they can't implement a meter for your tier pull, like it doesn't have to be like exact, like, oh, you filled the meter so that you guarantee the tier pull, but the likelihood of a tier pull occurring, just so you can keep track of it without using a separate app, would be great. But anyway, super move bonuses are ridiculous and should be adequate to put yourself over the top in a put yourself over in a matchup, provided you aren't trying to take out a behemoth card with a beast card or whatever. Behemoth cards. So one of the new tiers, behemoth tier. We haven't seen anything about the tiers so far in season 7. This is the first time that they've mentioned like what the new cards are called. So behemoth card, behemoth tier, first confirmed tier for season 7. And the cool thing about it is that you can build up your meter across any of our on-demand modes. So if you need a boost in Last Man Standing, for example, you can go play Wild and Money in the Bank, build up the meter, and then come back to LMS when it's full. That is actually like a really key thing. So you know, like if you're doing an arena in LMS and you lose the match, as long as the match doesn't finish, if you reset the app, it'll just replay that matchup. Now, a lot of the time when you get into the higher arenas, you end up at a point where no matter how many times you refresh it, you're always in a situation where you're going to lose, so you just have to take the loss. Now you don't. You can back out, reset the app, back out into like wild mode or something, build up your super move, then use your super move, win the match and move on. So this is actually like going to make things so much easier, especially with Last Man Standing. Every mode and event has different super move rules that dictate how many total cards can be used in a single super move. As a general rule of thumb now, it's the next card or 2 cards drawn after you use it. Super moves and super meter are a new way for you to accomplish your goals and to get through hard matchups. In addition to this, season 7 has some great quality of life stuff that we created based on your feedback. Collections, so we've seen a little bit of the collections thing. So for the collectors out there, collections are a new way to be rewarded for scouring the game. Collections are a set of 1 to upwards of 6 cards across a theme or tier that, when collected, trigger a reward that you can collect. There's been some screenshots floating about, and it was stuff like a collection of like 5 elemental cards, and it rewarded you with like a SummerSlam card, stuff like that. Collect like the 4 horsemen and get a prize, that kind of thing. New seasonal ladder. Our achievements and seasonal ladders are being refreshed at the start of season 7, so make sure to get rid of all your ladder rewards and your achievements. Claim them all before season 7 comes out, otherwise you lose them. This means you'll be able to This means you'll be able to tackle the easy to get ones all over again. Read about this on social. So, because they're resetting them, like you can redo, you'll be able to redo, like, if they're not resetting your win to loss ratio, so you'll keep your matches. So say you've done 100,000 matches, you'll still have 100,000 matches, but then you'll be able to redo like play 1,000 matches, play 5,000 matches, play 10,000 matches, rather than waiting for your 150,000th match. So it's really good news there. Draft board everywhere, we've heard about this as well. Totally hindsight, but it's kind of weird that you don't have a draft board after every match across all of our modes and events. We're changing this so that you can pick cards up after every match in anything except King of the Ring. That makes sense. And again, this points towards LMS. During LMS, no one wants to run Team Battlegrounds because you don't get a draft board after it. Now you do. Just, again, better improvement. We'll also be able to farm, not peaks, reveals during LMS. And, instead of having to, if you're doing LMS free to play, you have to back out to a different mode, do a PvP or something to try and farm some reveals. Whereas now you've got a chance of grabbing them during LMS as well, which is great. Autoplay, many of our modes time out the app when you put your phone down to do something real quick. We're fixing that. So autoplay is like when during PvP, where it comes up the timer bar and it'll just auto select the card. It looks like they're going to apply that to more modes. So I'd expect it to go on to possibly Wild. Some of the event ones, maybe. So maybe Giants. I can't see it really going on to LMS or Clash. If it did, then that would actually be a negative. I'd see that, because if you're not paying attention, it'll just auto pick cards for you and it could potentially lose you the game. Maybe Giants Unleashed, I'll get it. Road to Glory will be a great one for it, especially for the early stages of Road to Glory where you just can't be bothered doing it. I doubt Ring Domination would get something like this as well. But yeah, Money in the Bank perhaps, and maybe any new modes that they come up with. Portrait cards, we've been using Ultimate cards for a long time. Starting in Season 7, Portrait cards will handle all the heavy lifting of delivering a cool image. I'm not sure why they've never ever done this before, just have like where we had the Easter eggs, where they were all like base stat 0. Just have them kind of cards where they're just a portrait. Or even a card that you can't even play. It just, once you pick it up, it disappears. And the portrait's added to your collection kind of thing. I wonder if that's how it will work. But yeah, that's the latest news that we got. So this dropped Friday night, just in reference to time, because I know this video is a bit of a jumble of like the past couple of days. But yeah, all good news. Can't wait for Season 7. So, loads of stuff. Season 7's coming. It'll be the 18th. Everyone knows. Super coins are now out. You can now convert your contracts, battle points, LP into super coins. If you do convert early, because they'll automatically convert once Season 7 starts anyway. If you convert early, you get a special like bonus chance of getting one of the new Battlegrounds cards. You can get Samoa Joe off the draft board, so there's a lot going on. We've got Wild Wednesday to do. So let's go. Right, so I mentioned the automatic conversion. So, like, say for instance, my 2,916 contracts, I can't afford the 6,000 contract conversion, so I'm not going to lose those contracts. It'll just convert into like about 1,500 super coins. I just don't get a chance to do the Battlegrounds with that one. Right, so 6,000 BP becomes 1,800 super coins. So I'm going to do one of these for now. Boom. No luck. The only thing about converting early is you can't obviously spend super coins. The store doesn't exist yet. But at the same time, you've got nothing to spend the rest of the stuff on. Sort of. Because if we look, we've got Builder Pack. This one ends in a little bit. 16,500. And you can get, obviously, like cards and stuff from it, including the new Samoa Joe. I can't remember what this card's called. It's called something specific. Yeah, you can get the new Samoa Joe from the board, and it costs battle points instead of credits. So it might be worth holding off converting everything at the moment, just in case this becomes a bit of a norm. So like the store might reset, and it might be LP points for another builder pack or a puzzler or something like that, and you're not going to be able to do it if you've converted all your LP already into super coins. So it might be worth holding off a little bit, or saving some at least, just to see what happens over the next couple of days with the store, because they're going to convert anyway, and the conversion things aren't going away before Season 7 comes out. So even if it's the day before Season 7, convert them, see if you get any Battleground pack cards or whatever. But it might be worth keeping a hold of a chunk of them just to see what happens. It might be that they're just using battle points, but I have a feeling that something will come out for like LP and contracts. So it might be worth just holding it, because I've seen people convert like tens of thousands of LP, and it's like something really cool could get added to the store tomorrow, and it's buying it with LP instead of credits, and you're going to miss out because you've already spent all your LP. So we'll do this builder pack. Let's go. Hopefully I've just realised there's a potential chance that I can walk away with nothing here, and I've just lost out on super coins. Right, let's go. Wheel, let's go. Right, so there's no 15,000 credits in this. It's 12,000 super coins, 750 super coins. It looks like they've actually maybe lowered the 50 draft picks, and then the Samoa Joe's got, it's actually quite a chunky bit for the Samoa Joe, actually. Is there no difference between, like, whatever. Oh, come on. What have we got? No. Anyway. And so it's slowing down, and then it like just abruptly stopped. 150 super coins, strike. God damn it. So like I said, there's a chance that I can utterly waste the BP, so that would have been 3,200, walked away with 150, so lost out on about 3,000 super coins there. In terms of actual packs in the store, we've got Momentous Men, which is normal. It's on sale for 420 credits, but ignore that one for now. Something Special pack, which is essentially every promo card that's been released in Season 6. 350 credits, and I think you get 2 cards. Yeah, 2. So you've got a chance of being able to get the Samoa Joe and the Undertaker, that both the 30 and the American Badass one. Then we've got the New Day cards, the Champion cards, King of the Ring cards, everything right back. Oh, SummerSlam 19. So it's got Season 5 up to the Velveteen Dream, and then it goes just regular Cataclysm and stuff. So let's have a look at the odds. Oh, this is... Ugh, I don't like this. That's horrible. Adam Cole and Shawn Michaels have got less chance than, like, WrestleMania 36, Adam Cole or Io Shirai. Like, they've even waited. That's... no, I don't like that pack. And then you've got BP, LP, and contract. So 700 BP, 200 LP, 500 contacts, 300 credits. This is just for people probably to boost up a little bit before everything changes over. Be able to convert stuff as well. So for 20, there's 8 of them, so it'd be 2,400 credits altogether, and that'd get you 1,600 league points, which I don't think is enough for a conversion. It'd get you 4,000 credits, which again is not enough for a conversion. Yeah, like even if you bought all them packs, if you were starting off at 0, you wouldn't be able to afford any of the conversions anyway. So I'm guessing it's more to use as boosters in case, like, I don't know, you sat there with 5,300 BP and you're like, well, if you get the extra 700, you'll be able to convert and have a chance at a Battlegrounds card. But, right, so we've got some LP to trade in. I'm not going to do all of it. In fact, I've got 12,000 LP. What I'll do is I'll do one and then I'll wait for the store reset to see what happens. If nothing comes of it, I can always trade it in at another time. It's 3,000. Yeah, we'll do the one and then I'll wait to see if anything pops up in the store for LP. Alright, boom. Oh, what have we got? Becky Lynch. Nice. Wait. I think Becky Lynch is... Oh no, we've got Fusions and the Scarlet. I was going to say, I thought the Becky Lynch could possibly be our first SummerSlam 20. But we got Scarlet obviously from Austin's Giants. And I keep forgetting about the actual Fusion cards. That they're just fully fledged SummerSlam 20s as well. Yeah, I'll take that. Done. So this is on the main account. Get the tickets in. Claim the credits. There's nothing really that important that I need from this anymore. And maybe a decent support. Yeah. Training fodder. I mean, SummerSlam card would be nice, but it's, to be honest with you, it's not really going to do anything. Yeah. But right, update for the boys account. So we got Sheamus, Day of the Dead card. That bumped us up into Elemental. We were able to then complete the Undertaker quest, which meant that we got the Undertaker card because Elemental and SummerSlam both got this card as a reward for doing the quest, which then bumped us up to Elemental plus plus. We've got the Zelina Vega Prode, Charlotte Flair, Eddie Guerrero, and Dexter Lumis Day of the Dead card. So if we get the Samoa Joe, that'll replace the Eddie, but I don't know if it'll be enough. Looking at it, actually it might be. It might be enough to just slide us into SummerSlam. If not, apart from just pure grinding and just getting lucky with a few pros, I can't see a legit way of like getting through this without getting lucky on a pack or something. Before season 7, essentially. I don't have any BP to trade in. I don't have any contracts because I haven't done Money in the Bank really on this account. I don't have LP to trade in either. I've got like 2,000 of that, so maybe I could do one next week. But even then, it's not that much. So yeah, I think we're gonna really be banking on the Samoa Joe card popping up. Yeah, looking at the something special pack, and it doesn't, because that less than 1% could, all 4 of those less than 1% might not even add up to 1% in itself. That's why I hate that as a thing. It shouldn't be allowed. But yeah, that's the odds of getting anything from that are way too low to even justify it. We'll wait for something better to come into the store. Right, well, Wednesday done on the boys account, so train ups, boom. Some credits. Tickets. Support. Yeah. I can't even remember. I think that might be an upgrade on the support. I can't remember. Just as a reminder, you need to claim any ladder or achievements before Season 7 starts. So by the 17th, realistically, claim any of your ladder rewards or your achievements, because they're kind of resetting for Season 7. They've announced, WWE SuperCard have announced that they're going to be changing the achievements and the ladder rewards so that they're seasonal. So Season 7 will have a set of ladder and awards and achievements. Then it'll reset. Season 8 will have its own set. It's a good thing for long-term players where you're like 10,000 matches, 50,000 matches, away from unlocking another ladder reward. Maybe you've claimed every ladder reward, So it is a good thing. I saw a lot of people complaining, but that was mostly because it was fairly new players who had managed to stack up a ridiculous amount of ladder rewards. But it is what it is. Make sure to claim them, otherwise you will lose them. But yep, that's it for today. Going to be streaming over the weekend, Ring Domination. Kind of going to keep to the whole, if nothing happens and I don't make any account progress, then I won't really do like the regular daily video. I've got some more like kind of longer format videos that I've been putting together. A lot of like little mini challenges and stuff like that, but they are longer videos, so they're like a couple of hours long each. So I'm going to be hopefully getting them out soon. But yeah, as always, stay safe, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.